Hello, 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 everybody. We're back, man. It's Tuesday, and we're gonna go over these markets again and chop them up. And when the opening bell happens at 6:30, we should have some trades ready to go. A lot of people have been calling me about Bitcoin, friends of mine. I told one of my friends his son bought Bitcoin at $20,000, and it went to like 30,000. He said, "Man, should I tell my son to get out of this?" And I said, "No, no, stay in." And he just called me back. Now it's at 90 something thousand. So he almost has five times his money. And he said, I told my son, man, to keep the Bitcoin, just let it go up because that's what you were going to say. And he said, what do you have to say? And I said, no, no, get out of Bitcoin right now, you know, probably at $95,000 if you want to be a little risky. Or if it drops back down to like 85,000, like get out then. Or you should just get out right now and wait for it to go back down to like 60,000 and then get back in around 60,000. And then when it goes up to 100,000, now you got almost a Bitcoin and a half because it's definitely going to go back down. This is what it always does. It reaches all new highs and then it comes into like this resistance and it goes back down and basically it goes a little bit underneath the last high. The last high was $60,000 when it did this. And so it'll go back down there and they'll use that as the new support. So basically, the old resistance will become the new support. And let's look at what I'm talking about here. So if we look at this from a daily perspective, you can see Bitcoin a little different. But obviously, there's a resistance right here where now we're going on. This is Monday the 11th. And today we're on Tuesday the 19th. So for 8 days, it basically got stuck right here. This is a resistance. Okay, now it might go to $100,000. That would be the best case scenario, and then it would drop after being at 100,000. But I believe this is a high. The highest it's been was 93,000. Now it's at 91,000. So it went down 2,000. So let's see what I was talking about. So it got stuck right here in the 60,000s. And as you see, it was stuck right here for a long, long time. This is when we have Freedom Week, and I drew this yellow line. And I said, hey, it's going to go up. And it went up for like 2 or 3 days, and it went back down, and then it shot up. But that was a weak trade. So hopefully whoever got in at 71,000, you know, and then it went to 85,000. We seen it go all the way to 89. It went back down, and I said, it's going to go back up at 85,000, and now you see 91,000, and it's still going up. But now I'm saying it's going to probably come back down. And this is when it was in the 60s. And it was floating around these 60s and 70s. And here it is around 40. 40 was a real resistance also. And then you have it in the 20s. So it went from 20, 40, 60. It went from 60, it started going up to at least 70, and then it went up to 90. And now I feel like it's going to come back down. And this is what's been happening over and over and over again. It goes up, comes back down, then it reaches for all new highs. So Bitcoin is a good coin, but right now, I believe it's going down over time. Maybe not today, but in a little bit. Let's look at Solana. And Solana is another coin that I said was going to go up. And this is a beautiful coin. I love this one. Let's see here. And let's zoom to the front. and it's at 113. I had got this at $20. Now it's at 113. And I like this to kind of stabilize and have a resistance here. You know, it was at $60 for a while, and then it just jumped up twice as much. I got in at, I think, $20. And then I love ADA. A lot of people have been asking me, like, what coin do you like the most? And I'm just taking you guys through the ones that I really like the most. ADA, which is Cardano. Cardano, and I got Cardano at like 5 cents. And so I got Cardano way back. You know, let me show you. 5 cents is like, this is 20 cents. I got it way, 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 way back. We'd have to go like, we're just looking at it from the week perspective. So that's way back here. That's way back in 2018. Oh, no, no, it's not. Let's see. I probably got it around, well, that's 2020. So about 5 years ago. Probably got it right before COVID. And look at this coin, how it just blew up. Now, this coin right here, you know, I really love Solana. It kind of did what it was supposed to do. It's at 100 and something dollars. But this coin right here is at 72 cents. And this is the one, like, look at this. The last 3 weeks, it went from 35 cents and doubled. It went up to 72, 75 cents, 80 cents right here. This is a good coin to still get into because the guy that invented this, he's supposed to be selected for Donald Trump to run like cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. He's a real good friend of Donald Trump. So this is the one, like at any of them that I would tell you to get in right now, put most of your money in. It'll be this one because it's under $1. This thing might shoot up to like $100, $120. It's just like Solana. Um, Really, really good coin, but it's still down here under $1. This is the one that I would tell you to really jump into. Really jump into this one. Look into this one. This was one of my top 5 coins 4 years ago, 2 years ago, you know, a year ago. Every time I go over it, this is always one of the top 5 coins. The top 5 coins are, let's go over right now. So I told you about Solana. Cardona is this one right here. Cardano. Then I went over Bitcoin. That was one of my top 5. And also another top 5 is Ethereum. This would be 4 of them that I told you about. And this is the one that I would put more money in. This will probably be the second one that I'll put the most money in. This is just like, you know, they always say Bitcoin is gold, but this is like the gold to me because believe this is going to be more expensive than Bitcoin over time. And it's still at like $2,000. Bitcoin, there's not that many coins that run on its chain. And this one right here, some of the biggest coins are ran on its chain. So when the other one goes up, you know, this one's making money too. So I really love this coin. If we look right here in 2020, when I was telling everybody about Ethereum, it was at 240. 240, right? Now we look and now it's at, you know, 2000 right here, 2,500. Now it's at $3,000. So it's at $3,000 right here today as we're speaking. It went all the way up to $4,000. So you see this still has that $1,000 to go, but I believe this coin is the one that you put your money in for the long term. If you just are going to park your money and have a safe bet, I would put it in this one. This one's not going to crash and go down real fast. Cardano, Solana, they could crash, right? They're still going to be worth something, but they can crash and go down really low. But Ethereum is mostly on a straight up, up, up path, unless something happens with the weird stuff, can happen. But this is the one that I would probably put the second most in. Like if I was to tell people right now, like what should you do, I would say put your money in Cardano. If you had $100, I'm just doing percentages here. I would probably tell you to put about 40% of your money in Cardano and put about 20% of your money in Ethereum. That's 60%. Now you got 40% to grab the other coins. And I always like Shiba Inu is, I don't even know, they probably won't even have that on here, but I like Shiba Inu. Oh, it looks like it's on here. Shiba Inu is really cool because this is the one, like, you're not going to put that much money in it, but look at how far it is away from 1 cent. It's at 0.00. This is 1 cent, 0, 0 again, and then 2. And I got in way back, let's see, 2020 once again, and it was about 2 or 3 zeros back. So it already went up 2 zeros. And you see it went all the way up to here. But if this goes to a penny, I'll be worth over $100 million. How much I bought of this. So this is, I just went over my top 5 coins. A lot of people have been asking me because um, everybody that I got in, I used to do classes in my office and showed people what to put their money in. And they all made money now and they're real happy and they're having their friends call me up and stuff like that. But so Shiba Inu would be one that I would invest like, you know, first I would put my money in Cardano, the most of it. The second most I'll put in Ethereum. The third most I'll put in Solana. Then I would put some in Bitcoin. And then this would be the one that I would put the leftover money, whatever it is, maybe 10% or 5%. And it doesn't take that much to make money on this if it goes up. And you would love to be in this if it goes up. And it has these little booms where everybody starts talking about it goes up. It looks like right here in February of this year, it just had a real boom up, and then looks like right here again on November 4th, it had another boom up, right? And then it kind of went back down a little bit, and then it looks like it's on green again for this week. So this is that's it. Those are the ones that I would tell you what to get into. And let's get straight into the market. So I just wanted to show people this because everybody's been asking me, Lonnie, what should I do? What should I do? You gave some people good advice before. What should we do now? Those are my top 5. I would look more into the market and give you my top 10 because the other 5 coins you might want to put money into. But these are the coins that I don't feel are just going to fall off the face of the earth. There's some other coins that might fall off the face of the earth. I told a lot of people to get into Dogecoin. It went up to $1. We made a lot of money on that. It was at a penny. So really, really good, you guys. Let's look at the news today. All right, the news. The last thing we looked at was unemployment. That was on last Thursday, our last day of trading last week. I'm just getting 1 second here. All right. So here we go. Today, Tuesday, is it the 29th? The 19th. Yes, it's the 19th, November 19th. And what do we have? We have some Canada news that's not going to affect us. We have building permits coming out today that's not going to affect us. And we're good. It's clean selling today on United States news. The market in the United States is kind of going down. Europe is stronger right now. But Great Britain, the pound is losing to the dollar, so that's a good sign. But then Japan is beating up on the dollar. So the dollar looks like it's losing the chef. The dollar looks like it's not doing good right now, but Great Britain's even doing worse than us. So that's pretty good information. We're not going to really rely on any information out of the United States. We don't have to really worry too much about this. It's okay. All right, let's see. Man, look at this. Man inherited $5 bill from his grandmother, was left stunned after he found out how much it was actually be worth. Wow. This is all over TikTok. It's funny because my friends send me TikTok videos, but I don't even have TikTok. So I like click on it and I don't, and then it won't take me anywhere. US monthly new residential construction. So this is the one that's going to be in 44 minutes. US housing starts fall by 3% in October. So is it going to be, you know, more houses being built or less houses being built? I'm going to tell you, in San Diego, I'm seeing more houses uh being basically not new construction, but basically houses putting on a second edition or houses building up in the backyard, things like that. There's a lot of them in my neighborhood. So I think this number might raise up, especially since Donald Trump got elected. I think that just that second part of it, it wasn't some unsurety in October. And I think that, you know, that might be a little better now. So I would be surprised if it's still falling at 3%. Let's look at the metal news. Anything here? Ukraine makes first strike inside Russia. This is a major news that happened this week, and I just wanted to tell everybody that basically Ukraine asked us, they got our long range missiles, and Biden said this week that it's okay to launch those missiles inside of Russia. So that's pretty wild. It's like he's being very aggressive, and we know that Trump and this guy are really good friends. So I wonder why Biden did that. I wonder if Trump actually told him like that's part of his plan too, because he didn't make that ever available to Ukraine before that. But it's like now if Ukraine has the same kind of weapon capabilities as Russia, that might be able to stop the war. Maybe if you're launching big missiles inside of Russia, that might scare Russia. Um, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and Trump said that they asked him what was the biggest threat. Obama said the biggest threat was North Korea because the guy was so crazy. And he said, okay. So he went in and he called up the guy. Obama never called him up, but he said he called up the guy, and the guy said, hey, I got my finger on the button and I'll hit this button and blow you guys up. And he said, okay, little buddy. He called him Little Rocket Man, I guess, to his face. That's what Trump was saying. And he said, okay, you got a little button, a red button. I got a big red button. He said, if you touch that little red button, I'm going to hit my big red button. And so I guess they became friends after that. It was just funny how he was, it was like you're just talking to somebody at coffee talking crap. It was crazy. So here we go right here. Russian approves expanded use of nuclear weapons. So now, 5 hours ago, Russia just approves expanded use of nuclear weapons in their doctrine. So it's like Biden said they could launch these big missiles in Russia, and now Russia on their news says, hey, we could use nuclear weapons. Like they could have just launched nuclear weapons, right? But they're trying to like say it through the news. So then it's like, okay, do you guys know if you do this, we're doing that? It's a chess match. Gold went up $4, silver negative 1 or 10 cents. Not really too much going on right here. Let's look at the last one, the energy section. I'm gonna look at crypto too today. This is just in the beginning of the week. We kind of looked through everything. Natural gas prices. Singapore sentenced to 17 years in jail for manipulating. And oil is stabilized. It's really not moving either way. Natural gas isn't doing anything. No big news on oil today. Let's look at crypto and then we're done looking at the news for the day. Here goes crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are our top two. They got Doge up here. They're showing you, and I switched some of these. This isn't the regular thing. XMR, I like that coin. That thing went up. It's pretty cool. ETC, Litecoin. I like Litecoin. Pretty cool coin. It was around 100 when I got it. Now it's at 86. So really didn't even do too much. And that's about all the news. And all this other stuff is just regular news. Let's see. Monero is really good coin. All right. Well, that's it. If you want to look at the news, it shows right here the market share of all the coins put together. So if you look, Bitcoin has 80% of all money in crypto is in Bitcoin, 17% is in Ethereum, and then everything else is just a little drop in the bucket type stuff. Okay, so the biggest guy is Bitcoin, the second biggest guy is Ethereum, and then everybody else is just hanging on for dear life. Okay, let's go right here. We got about 8 minutes and we're gonna make some trade announcements. Here we go right here. We are on the stock heat map, and this is the 30 US30. We see Apple's up one. The V, this is the wrong one. The V's not in this one. Here it is right here. This is the Nas 100. And what we see is Apple going up. We see the V, this is the chip maker going down. It's really big though. It keeps on getting bigger and bigger. Google is up 1.6%. That's crazy because Google, they are told they have to sell Chrome. Google Chrome has to be sold to another company because they have a monopoly, and that's against the law in America. It's the first time they said monopoly in so many years. Is ridiculous. They were talking about doing the same thing to Facebook, and then he turned it into Meta, and it's all because of advertising dollars. You know, Meta has Facebook and Instagram. They have some of the biggest advertising, but Google has way more advertising than anybody else. They got advertising with YouTube. Chrome is installed in every phone now that's not an Apple phone. They got a contract with everyone. They pay them some. I was just reading. Google really has it on lock. So what do we see? We see a lot of green, a little bit of red here for Nas. Let's look at, and I want to see why didn't Avid get added to the US30 last week? 'Cause that would be wild. I wonder what they took out. Cause that's new. We'll have to look at that after we get to the trades. 'Cause I'm very interested in that. This is the 500 right here. It looks like it's green. Looks like it's green. Looks like it's gonna go up. So let's look at the real market now. US30 has been going up, and we want to look at this from a 15-minute perspective. It took a big dip. You know, Monday, always know that Monday usually goes down and then everything starts going back up. So right here, we like this to go up, at least for the day. Not saying for the week, but we want to get in on this down about here. And that is at 42964 right here. Uh, 664. So we got to buy on US30. We want to get a little lower. It's about $40 too high right now, but when the opening market is going to start moving, so when it gets down to that area, we want to start taking it up. We might want to better take it up. Like if you're more conservative, you really want to get it around this price right here. This would be a better price to get it. It might not fall all the way this far, but this would definitely be a better price, and that is at 42. 894. So this is the better buy down here. This is a more conservative one, but we might need to start taking trades right around here. So the US30 looks like good to go up. Gold has been kind of moving up, but then moving down. Let's look at this. Sunday to Monday has been going up. This looks like it's coming back down just by the structure of this. I like this to go down, but we want to get a little higher to go down. And we see there's a big support right here. This looks like a good area of resistance to go down right here. Let's look. It's super overbought. Look at how overbought it is on the 4 hours. But yeah, the 4 hours is super overbought. And you can see this starting to go down right here in the last 8 hours. It's starting to break away the blue and the orange. You can see the orange took over. So we wanna trade this down for the next like 8 hours. All right, hopefully it gets up here. That's at 200630. 200630. Sale. All right, we got 2 minutes. We got gold and US30. Nas 100 looks a little shaky. We're not gonna get in this Bitcoin war right now. Apple, we have a buy for Apple. We have a buy for Apple, and Apple's gonna start way down here. And we just got a buy signal from yesterday's market. So we want to buy Apple. We're just gonna buy Apple because and Apple's gonna start right here. So we're gonna buy right here where Apple is. And that's you can always tell where this green line is because it tells you right here. The green line is at 226 41. So just to save time, we're not gonna really put that on there. Let's see, what do we have here? Do we have anything called out on the bot for this? This is Amazon. We got to sell on Amazon. We got sales on Amazon. So we want to sell on Amazon, but we want to sell up here. So the market's going to open down here about $2 down. So if it goes, $2 back up, or it might go halfway like it usually does to kind of correct where it stopped at, we want to take Amazon down. We got two sell signals right here for that. All right, the market just started right now. The market just started right now. All right, let's go back to US30, and we got US30 buying, and US30 is already going up. If anybody did get in when we said, it looks like a good time to probably get out already. It's a good buy already that we got going on here. We got the sale right here. It's right around the area. It already went down a little bit further, but you see it went up to our goal where we want to get in at. So you can sell right now. It's at the exact spot we want to sell at. Let's look at US30. US30 is starting to pull back. So you should have probably already got your first win already from US30 if you would have got in before, a little bit before the opening bell. It's looking good. It just shot up. If it comes back down to either of these green lines, you want to get in again. Your best position probably is like in the middle of these green lines, but that might not happen really fast here. That might take a little bit of time. So uh, let's look here. So if you did get back in on gold at that level when it just went back up, it's going down now. So you're doing really good. It already moved $2. And gold is different. If you're trading the gold, you'll know like you're making money right now with it only going $2. It might not look like that much to you. I'm looking at the hour perspective. So here it is right here. It touched, it went all the way down here. And this is the 15-minute perspective. It touched again, and then now it's down $2. You might want to get out and wait for it to hit again and try to get it one more time. But that was a good one. We're looking at it now at the 15-minute perspective. You can see it's just going up. It touched again right here. It gave you another chance to kind of get some more wins in. And it might not have been low enough for you the second time to get in again. But if you got in before the opening bell, you're looking good on that one. Let's go to a 5-minute perspective and see what's going on here. So we call this going up, and everybody can see this going up, 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 and away. It might not even give us another chance to get in. It might be already too far gone. You don't want to get in to go up right here. It's already up. How many dollars is it up? It's up. Uh, what is that? 56. I told you get in 64. So we're talking about it already went up $100. So you don't want to get in way up here. You want to get in when it goes back down. That $100 could be, $1,000 in pip movement for you if you have one lot. Here we go right here. The last 5 minutes. Look how close it got to where I told you to get in at on the last 5 minutes. And now it's down again, $3. So if you did just get in for your first time, it's okay. Because now you just got $3 off of this and you're out. Like, get out now. You don't have to wait. That's a big, big win for you. Big accomplishment. I'm proud of you for that win right here, for listening. If you want to let it keep on going, that's okay. But I don't want it to keep on going. I just want to get out and get my money worth, right? What did I say about Apple? I said Apple was going up. Why did I say Apple was going up? Because the bot said so. I didn't have to look. I didn't have to do anything. The bot said it was going up right here. Boom, look where it went. You guys, it went straight up. It went straight up. Since the opening bell was at 226, the bot told us it was going up. It went all the way up to 228.5. So if you were studying and you know how to make a trade, trading is real simple. Even my fiance, I think I trained her for like a day, and then she just said, "Well, I know how to do it." Once she learned how to push the button and trade, she was hooked on it. I remember there was some times we were driving from Vegas to San Diego, and she was making trades driving on the freeway. I'm saying, what in the world? This girl's a genius. But you need to learn how to trade and push a button. I'll show you how to do that. You guys could all do that. But just think if my fiance was up right now, she could have took this trade at 226 and made a whole bunch of money. We're talking about this thing went up $2 in Apple. Come on, you guys. Let's just right here. We said this is going down. Where did it start at? It's down. It's underneath. You could have got in here. This is something that we want to get in way up here, so it didn't even go to where we wanted it. We got to wait for it to get up here, but so we wouldn't even have took a trade on this yet. But we had Amazon going down, so that's another beautiful thing. We didn't get enough time to look at Tesla. So Apple did exactly what we wanted. It went straight up. We just did that on the bot. Right? The gold, where did it go? It went down on the market where we thought it was going to be. It went down. This is where we told you to get in at. It went down. You could have made all kind of money. See, sell at what? 2630. It's at 2.6, 2.7, even went down further than that. You could have made some good money on that. US30, where did we tell you to get in? We said to get in at 42964, right? Or we told you when, get in at 42894. And so it hit 2 times at 42964, hit 2 times right here, once, twice, and it shot up like a rocket. And now it's over $100 up. And you got money, money, money off the 2 trades that we told you. The bot told you to take Apple. It went up. I hope everybody's excited. We had a good Tuesday. Does anybody have any questions? This is how simple it is, you guys. You wake up with us at 6, you take a couple trades, and you're done. And I'm actually teaching you what I'm looking at to tell you if it's going up or down. I think this is about 5-6 days straight since we've been live that we almost won every trade. We're probably, 12-1 so far right now. So does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? If not, we're gonna wrap this up. We got a good recording here. I would get out of these trades. Apple's done. US30 went to where we wanted. It's stalling out. We got our money there. Gold is down and out. We're done with that until tomorrow, you guys. If there's no questions, I'm gonna wrap this up. God bless everybody. You guys have a great day, and let's stay winning. Tomorrow, jump on here. Tell friends about this. Tell them so we can get this academy really built out. I used to have partners in the academy that were helping recruit and everything, and now I'm just by myself. You know, basically, my only partner is probably Dave. Dave is a really good friend of mine. He's been here since the beginning when I was trading for the first academy. He's been with me on the grand opening of the second academy. He's been here for the grand opening of the third academy. And we're going to win some money together. Trust that. It's a real support person for me, and I really want him to learn how to do this and take this to the next level. But if anybody has friends that want to learn how to trade, bring them to here. The service is not that expensive. We also have indicators that tell you what to do, and that was the one that we seen by Apple. But this is a real simple way to trade. It's not going to be complex. I'm going to break it down real simple for you, and then I'm going to dive into some deep stuff too so you really know what you're doing. All right,
Sorry
you
I'm
guys,
late,
God
Rami.
bless. You guys have a good day, and I will
Oh
see
my
you
God.
tomorrow. We trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 6 a.m. to about 7 or until, we're done trading. But we're always going to be on here from 6 o'clock to at least like 6:40 because opening bells at 6:30, and we might trade sometimes for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes. But on today, you can see that it did a couple things and then it slowed down, and we're done. We don't have to push the button. We don't have to keep on going. We already made our money in the first 10 minutes, and that's all we got to do. All right, you guys, look at gold going down again. Still what we said, what's US30 doing is still up. So we could still be in these trades and still making money, but let's get out of them. Let's take our money with us and let's wait for tomorrow or just wait for the bot to tell you some trades. Let's look and see if the bot's going to tell us anything about US30. Do we have any bot trades for US30 on the indicator? Let's just check this out real quick before we get off here. We had a sell right here. It basically went down really much, and that was at 4 a.m. Maybe everybody wasn't up at that time. No problemo. Let's see. And I'm looking at the 30 minutes. We had a sell on the 30 minutes, same as the 15. Sell on the 1 hour. Nothing on the 4 hour lately. And on the day, we had a buy way up here. Let's look at the 5 minutes. Nothing. Let's look at gold. Sell right here did good. That's 5 minutes. 15 minutes, we have no indication. We could have got in down here, right? We could have got in here for a buy. That would have won us money the last 3 trades. Let's look at 30 minutes. We got buys. We got another buy right here. Worked out for us. We got money on that. Do we have any hours going? And we got a buy. We got a buy at both of those. 4 hours, nothing. Man, let's just look at Apple. That was that beautiful, beautiful trade we got from Apple. We got in on that one. Let's go back and find out where that told us to buy at. Right here. On the 15 minutes, it told us to buy, you guys. And You know, it opened up down here and look how it just raced up. Went all the way up here today. And all we did was take the buy trade at 15 minutes. And as you see, down, buy, went up. Let's look and see if we had any other Apple things that could have told us to take it. We went off the 15 minutes and it worked really good for us. Look at this hour. It was funny because last night I kept on waking up. I woke up at like 12 o'clock at night and I felt like it was like time for me to trade in the morning. I couldn't go back to bed. I ate something hot and like it went up my throat or something. It was weird. I'm gonna stop eating hot stuff at night, but look at this right here. So this is on the 1 hour of Apple. It told us to buy right here. If we would have bought that with such big money. And then also it told us at the hour and 15 minutes to buy when it shut down yesterday. So we had two buy signals to tell us to buy, and it really worked out for us this morning just to go with what the bot said. So let's see if Amazon and Tesla, and then we're out of here. Amazon still not where we wanted to get the trade. So we had a sell right here at the 15 minutes from Amazon. This is why I told you guys to sell up here. It never really got to this level, so we didn't get to take that trade, but we're okay. Here goes another sell. So yeah, here goes a sell right here. So there was a sell at the 15, 30 minutes and hour to sell at the last for Amazon at the end of the road. And as you see, if it goes up there, take that sell because everything was telling you to sell. Let's see here. This is Tesla. Tesla just took some big gains. We don't see any bot calls lately. Yesterday. All right. Well, that's all we got for you guys. You guys have a good day. God bless everybody. See you later.